Welcome to SNN.
Today is
Wednesday, September 4th, 2013.
It's a hawk day, which means start periods 2, 4, and 6.
Yesterday, we talked about someone on our staff.
Here are some clues. This someone is a teacher.
This person's last name starts with an H.
She swam across the mighty Columbia River on Monday.
Here's a picture. See all those people?
Who was brave enough to do this amazing feat?
Call the number on your screen, 78293, and the fake person who guesses it correctly wins some fake cash and a treat.
Answer revealed at the end of the show.
When you phone in your answer, we need your name and your teacher so we can announce it on the air.
And deliver a prize to you.
The LMC is open for business at lunch today.
Yay!
Well, you come in after you eat your lunch. Technically, the library is open all day, and you can come in with a pass signed by your teacher when it is not lunch.
If you participated in summer checkouts, then you know it's time to return those books and get your account changed from summer back to students.
Ms. Pappas will do that, but of course, those books are needed.
Bottom line, return or renew those books.
We have a little bad news.
Yeah, it's about bus passes. There won't be any for a while.
Due to the high number of bus ridership, there will be no bus passes issued for the first 2 weeks of school.
Yeah, just the way it goes.
The bus bar needs to check their ridership numbers to balance out the buses.
Also, know this, your current bus number may even change in the near future, so don't get too attached to your bus.
Stay tuned for future announcements.
That's what we know so far.
No bus passes to other buses for the next 2 weeks.
Look at this cute little locker.
Remember yesterday, Mr. Smith and Mr. Williams talked about lockers?
Lots of us and not quite enough lockers.
As announced, they are asking for volunteers to double up in a locker.
And for any student that does not plan on using a locker to decline having one assigned to them.
So think about it and go talk to someone in the main office. On this day in 1888, a man by the name of George Eastman received a patent for his roll film camera and registered his trademark, Kodak.
We're all so accustomed to just taking pictures with our phones. It's hard to imagine a time when film was developed.
Seems so ancient. Think about it this way. Each time you snapped a picture, it costs a bit of money and could take days to even view.
Insta, it was not.
That reminds me.
Yeah, me too.
School pictures.
Put it in your planner, September 10th.
Look your best.
Smile your finest.
And be ready for picture day. Here are Mr. Smith and Mr. Williams with some info for you.
Oh, good morning, everyone. So thank you for a great first day. We appreciate your patience as we figured out some things with buses and a few other deals. But all in all, we thought it was an outstanding first day. So after today, you will have been in school twice as long as you were yesterday.
Holy cow. Whoa.
Wow.
Exponential.
Yeah. Okay, so a couple of quick things to go over in terms of school policy. So I'm going to talk about cell phones and other type of portable tablet technology, etc. So just remember that in the morning you can have your cell phone out if you're playing a game or listening to music in the dining hall. But once the halls are open at 7:45, those need to be turned off and put away. That includes also any earphones, listening to music, etc. Those need to be taken out and put away. So the time that you can use those are in the cafeteria in the morning, and then at lunch, if you're listening to music or playing an appropriate game, that's okay. Also, just please remember that taking photos with your personal devices at school is actually against school policy. If you take pictures of your friends outside of school, etc., that's fine, but if you take pictures of anything related to school on your personal device here, that becomes our business, because when those things end up on the internet, etc., that can be problematic. So please respect that rule and do not take pictures unless you have permission from a teacher. I think that's it for me for right now. Mr. Williams?
All right. And I get to talk about finger scanning, everybody's favorite thing in the world. So if you are new to the school and you have not had your finger scanned for lunch, it makes our line go much faster. Miss Sue, who is one of our cashiers, is here in the morning. So if you get here before school, you can run over there and get your finger scanned at that time. Or after the line goes down at lunch, you can go up and she will get you into the system so that we can move our lines along quickly. So that means any 6th grader, by the way, even if you're not new to Camas School District, for some reason it doesn't transfer up from the elementary schools, so every 6th grader needs to have their fingers scanned. So if you have not done that, go ahead and do that. And then if you're a new 7th or 8th grader, we need to get you into the lunch system as well. All right? All right. Go Hawks. All right.
Have a great day.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Smith and Mr. Williams.
It's Wednesday, right?
Yeah.
Skyridge has this amazing, cool thing called Math Lab.
That's right. You can get help with your math issues.
Every Wednesday.
Sometimes in the morning.
Often after school.
It's Math Lab, and the first one is coming up next Wednesday, the 11th.
We'll remind you, but Wednesdays are almost always Math Lab days.
Do we have an answer for our phone-in?
Miss Hoffman, our marvelous technology teacher, did some swimming this summer.
It was Monday, as in Labor Day, just 2 days ago.
In Hood River, Oregon.
493 swimmers.
Jumped off the stern wheeler in flights of 10 starting at 8 a.m.
She was in flight 26.
She says she got on the boat on the Oregon side.
Then sailed to the Washington side.
And then you jump off and swim back to the Oregon side.
It was a 1.1 mile swim.
Not a race. She had epic amounts of fun.
She told Miss Pappas she would do it every weekend if she could.
Even in the winter. Miss Hoffman?
Congrats to you. That's amazing. Who won? Mr. Burden from Mr. Burden's class got it right. So you have a treat of fake class coming to your direction. Mr. Burden. This just... this just in. Hedwig the Hawk. This just in. Hedwig the Hawk. ASB starts today. Jazz band starts in 2 weeks.
Today's thought. The nice thing about teamwork
Is that you always have someone on your side.
Okay, now look at this picture and say it.
Aww.
Remember to follow the Sky Code, which means be safe.
Be respectful.
And be responsible. Videos today on channel 14 at about 2:10. This has been Wilson.
And Kyle. At this time, please stand for the pledge. Ready?
Begin.